My tiny Tex-Mex painting series, hello Captain. My tiny Tex-Mex painting series is the series where I celebrate Texas and Mexican culture one tiny watercolor at a time, and we're continuing on that with that series today. I am painting the Buc-ee's, the outside of a Buc-ee's store. And one thing that I'd like to share with you is if drawing or, oh, little guys joined the party. If drawing or sketching kind of holds you back from doing something, but you'd like something like a drawing or a sketch to go by, one thing that you can do is, choose your subject, print it out, and then I used washi tape to keep it in a certain place, and then I just put graphite paper underneath and I traced it. You can use carbon paper, or you could also use take a pencil and scribble it on the back of your image and then flip it over, put it down, and then when you trace over it, it's going to leave a little bit of a outline of where you need to paint. And I just thought that might make it easy for you if you're trying to get into creativity again and you're feeling kind of stuck with the drawing and sketching part. So anyway, making it easy. You don't have to draw or sketch ahead of time. If you are brave, you can just wing it and go for it. I prefer a little bit of a sketch ahead of time. So I am doing the Buc-ee's outside of a Buc-ee's, and Buc-ee's were only in Texas. It's actually started in Texas in 1982 in Lake Jackson, and they were solely in Texas until 2019. So that's kind of interesting. And now they're currently across the Southwest and South and Midwest. And so it kind of brings a slice of Texas road trip culture to over a dozen states. So that's kind of cool. And what else? Oh, you know what? The nuggets. So the Beaver Nuggets, they're just caramel sugar and butter coated corn puffs, but they have a cult following and they're arguably more addictive than the gas that they sell. And I don't know, if you've never been inside a Buc-ee's, it's really Buc-ee's. It's almost kind of hard to describe because it's just massive. It is so huge. And they say that the one in Luling, Texas is over 75,000 square feet. That's crazy. And believe it or not, the chain sees over 100 million visitors every single year, and that's more than the foot traffic at Magic Kingdom at Disney. And they're the king of the bathrooms. They even won an award from America's Best Restroom. Isn't that crazy? So as you can see, I'm just painting, and I'm just using colors that are close to what I think the colors would be. I'm not trying to make anything perfect or anything. I'm just relaxing and just having fun watercolor painting in my little sketch that I've done there. Another thing is Buc-ee's never closes. No matter the hour or the holiday, you can pull up to a Buc-ee's anytime, and they are open 24/7, 365 days a year. So that's kind of crazy. Anyways, I did all the painting, and then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit darker shade to do the little top rail that you see me doing there. And the thing about watercolor painting is I like to do it in layers. Some people like their painting just a little bit more opaque, and sometimes I do too, but I am just painting in layers today, and I'm taking it one step at a time. And the thing about painting is if you don't have a full time to set aside, I've said this a lot in my recent videos, if you don't have a whole lot of time to set aside, just do a little bit at a time. Go back to your area or wherever you have it set up and put out your paints and get the water ready. Get your sketch going. Come back and do the first layer of paint. Something like that will get you one step closer to a completed painting. It doesn't have to be all completed in one day, in one setting. It doesn't have to be like that. It can be little pockets of painting at a time. And then by the time you're done, you have a finished painting and it's cute. And you'll know I had to add some brush pen, and I just kind of sketched lightly around all the areas. And then I dried it with my little heat tool to kind of speed up that process. I did add another layer to the red parts because I just felt like they looked a little too pale and I wanted a little bit more contrast and depth. So I added another layer, and I added another layer to the hat. But I started looking at it and I was kind of thinking something just felt like something was missing. So on the left-hand side, I do like to put my little swatches of color that I used, just kind of as a reference and a guide. I had already sketched out using that graphite paper, the Buc-ee's store, so I already had that going. And y'all, I just kept staring at it. I'm like, I'm missing something. I even put the little dots in the eyes, and I'm like, what is missing? Trying to set up my shot, and I couldn't think of what it was. Then I realized I was missing the yellow in the little Buc-ee's the Beaver logo thing. So I went back in with lemon yellow and just added lemon. And I was being very careful because if you touch the dry paint, you can reactivate it because it's watercolor. So I got that situated. Now we're going to set everything back up for my shop. Here you have it. The painting is finished and it's as complete as I'm going to do for today. I thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate the company while I paint and create in my studio, and I hope you join me again soon. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.